The sun rose early over Karawara, spilling golden light across the endless red earth and waking the world with its gentle warmth. The first rays crept over the horizon, casting long shadows and painting the land in a soft, glowing haze. The sky was a canvas of vibrant orange and pink, streaked with wisps of cloud that seemed to float above the wild, open country. It was a breathtaking sight, one that made every morning feel like a new beginning. Amanda Stanton was already outside, her bare feet kicking up cool red dust as she checked on the chickens. She grinned at their clucking, scattering feed, and watching them peck and scratch in the early light. The air was warm and thick with the scent of eucalyptus, carrying the promise of another sunburnt day. Amanda breathed it in deeply, loving these quiet mornings, so bright, peaceful, and full of possibilities waiting to unfold. She finished her chores quickly, waving to neighbors as the sleepy town slowly came to life. Her mum was already baking damper in the warm kitchen, the smell drifting outside, while her dad worked on the old windmill, making sure it would spin in the rising breeze. Life here was simple, but everyone had a purpose and looked out for each other. Amanda felt deeply connected to the land, her family, and the close-knit community that made Karawara feel like home. As the sun climbed higher, the heat shimmered on the dusty road and mirages danced on the distant horizon. It was a typical, beautiful day in the outback, where the sun ruled and the land stretched on forever. But in Karawara, even the most ordinary days could change in an instant, because out here, the unexpected was always just beyond the next sunrise. By midday, the air grew heavy and still, as if the entire countryside was holding its breath. The usual sounds of birds and insects faded, replaced by an uneasy silence that seemed to press in from all sides. Amanda noticed a dark, jagged line on the horizon, storm clouds, deep purple and grey, swallowing the sun and casting long shadows over the fields. The light dimmed, and the world felt smaller, more enclosed. Suddenly, the wind picked up, rattling tin roofs and sending a chill through the town. Dust and leaves swirled in the air, and the trees began to sway and groan. Amanda's dad called out, his voice urgent above the rising wind. "Inside, Amanda, quick!" He dashed toward the barn to secure the livestock, moving quickly as the sky turned more ominous by the second. Every second counted now. Amanda's heart raced, but she knew what to do. Storms here were serious, and everyone had a job. She grabbed the emergency lantern and checked the windows, just like her mother had taught her. Thunder rumbled in the distance, low and threatening, a warning of what was coming. The sound seemed to roll across the fields, growing louder with each passing moment. The clouds rolled overhead, thick and menacing, plunging the town into premature twilight. It felt as if night had arrived hours too soon. The vibrant morning faded to grey and black, colours draining from the world as the storm blotted out the sun. The storm was here, and it was going to be big, bigger than any Amanda could remember. The air crackled with electricity and anticipation. Amanda braced herself for what was to come, determined to face the storm with courage, just as her family always had. There was no time for fear, only action. As the sky darkened and the wind howled through the streets of Karawara, Amanda felt adrenaline surge through her veins. The storm was coming fast, and every second counted. Amanda raced through the house, latching windows tight against the wind. She double-checked every latch, making sure nothing would give way when the storm hit. The sound of branches scraping against the glass only made her move faster. Outside, she helped her dad wrestle a tarp over the haystack, fighting the gusts together. Their hands slipped on the wet plastic, but they didn't give up, determined to protect what they could from the coming downpour. She spotted Mr. Henderson, their elderly neighbour, struggling with his pot plants. He looked worried, glancing nervously at the sky as the wind threatened to topple his precious flowers. Amanda dashed over, helping him bring them inside just as the rain began. Together, they hurried back and forth, saving as many as they could before the downpour started in earnest. All over Karawara, families worked together, neighbours checked on each other, and everyone moved with shared purpose. The sense of urgency was matched only by the sense of community. No one was left to face the storm alone. Loose items were secured, vehicles moved undercover, and those living alone were not forgotten. People called out to each other, offering help and reassurance as the wind picked up. The storm's threat brought out the best in the community. Strangers became friends, and friends became family, all united by the challenge they faced together. Amanda felt proud. This was her town, united and resilient. She saw the determination in every face, the courage in every action. In Karawara, helping each other was a way of life. It was more than tradition. It was survival, and it was love. The storm was fierce, but so was their spirit. No matter how wild the weather, the people of Karawara stood strong, side by side. Amanda looked around, heart swelling with pride. She knew that whatever happened, they would face it together. Together, they were ready for whatever the outback brought. The storm might test them, but it would never break their unity. The first drops of rain began to fall, but Amanda knew that, come what may, Karawara would weather the storm, together. The heavens opened, unleashing a wall of water. Rain hammered the tin roof, drowning out all other sounds. Amanda watched as the world outside vanished behind a curtain of grey. Lightning split the sky, thunder shook the house, and the ground turned to red mud. The storm raged, wind howling, trees bending, power flickering out. Inside, Amanda's family lit a candle and huddled together, comforted by each other's presence. Amanda felt awe, not fear. This was the wild heart of the outback. They waited, patient and safe, as the storm unleashed its fury. All they could do was endure, together. In a lull, Amanda heard a faint whimper outside. She grabbed her raincoat and flashlight, determined to help. Battling wind and rain, she found a tiny, shivering puppy huddled on the veranda. Amanda scooped it up, tucking it inside her coat. The puppy snuggled close, its whimpers fading. Amanda fought her way back inside, soaked but triumphant. Her family wrapped the puppy in a towel, warming it by the candlelight. Amanda's bravery shone through. She'd risked the storm for a helpless creature. In that moment, she was a hero. The storm still raged, but inside, hope and kindness glowed. Amanda held the puppy close, heart full. The storm passed as quickly as it came. Morning revealed a world washed clean, the air fresh and cool. The creek flowed again, and every leaf sparkled with rain. Neighbours emerged, helping each other clear debris and sharing laughter. The puppy's family arrived, overjoyed to find their pet safe with Amanda. Word spread of Amanda's bravery. She was hailed as a hero, though she only smiled. True strength, she knew, was in kindness and teamwork. The sun shone on Karawara, the town united and grateful. Amanda stood on her veranda, heart full of pride and hope. It had been a wild night, but a beautiful new day had dawned.